Hello and welcome to the next episode 47 of my demo review series, and today we are watching Yeezus. And let's hop right in. He's playing on Cash, one of my favorite maps, so let's see how well he plays this, because I'm judging him harshly. So let's just load this in, tab back in. Alright, here we go. So, you're starting on CT side of Cash, chest armor. Probably the best way to go. That's what it is. Alright, so thing you can do is go through heaven first and then peek it if you're gonna peek it. Otherwise, if you're gonna go that way, just go straight into headshot. And so now you see one guy, right? So you're like, okay, there's a guy B, but because you got here slowly, you don't see the other two guys that are about to come around and probably damage you right now. The other thing, pointing out, crosshair placement, not that high. Again, like he's aiming at his chest, not really aiming at his head, but it's one shot to kill. Gotta be careful of under heaven. Bombs down. Your teammate's making contact. Alright, so teammate's making contact, guy checkers, and you have a guy making contact in tree room. And so you're just teammate dies in the tree room, and you're just really focused on the guy in B main. Alright, so now you hear him. Maybe they called it out. And you just missed your shot. Unfortunate. Just gotta interrupt there. Again, gotta pay attention to under heaven as well, because they can go through checkers, then out to blue tarp to under heaven, and then go CT. And you were just really focused on B main, and then especially when you got on the default box right here, where you're at, where you died, you're just really focused on B main and checkers. And in that time, you gotta think, can one of them push under heaven? And yes, two of them did. One of them got killed, but the second one got through to CT and killed your teammate. So you guys lose that round, unfortunate. So now it's going to be an anti-eco round for them, eco round for you. You can do pistol armor, scout, because you got to kill. So you're doing deagle. And so, not a bad buy. I mean, if you just want to do pistols, it's fine. I usually like to do pistol armor, and then we'll save the next one. So you know there's one at least B main. Bomb's been spotted on A. You should be rotating. He's running away. He's killed from mid, unfortunate. But you gotta remember, mid's open. Peek around, so they could be there. This round, or force this round. I think you only have a P2000, right? Yeah. Die. Next round it is. Now you can full buy. Alright, so they've won 3 rounds in a row. I would think, alright, they're probably gonna buy AKs. So if they buy AKs, the one thing you don't want to do is buy head armor. If you don't buy this head armor, then you can buy an extra flash. Buy an extra flash, put yourself up for a pop flash, maybe kill an extra guy. But so in this situation here, they so far see what they buy here. Did they upgrade? Because I would assume they would upgrade unless they're really stupid. And so this guy with the submachine gun, UMP is really stupid. And so, alright, so 3 of the 5 guns they bought here do more than 100 through head armor. So to me, that's kind of a waste. Good smoke. You got there a little slow, so they were set up. Again, you're aiming a little at chest level here, not really at head level. But then again, that's depending on how close you're going to peek. Usually people will try to peek at a distance, and again, he can just walk out of B main here. You're just really too focused on checkers. Now you decide to check it. He's ready to cross back, and so now you don't know if he's still in there or if you already rotated out. Let's see, peek back. This guy can peek you. That was really smart. Good game sense for you to keep an eye on your flank. Definitely, the guy could have just been holding that angle, and this guy was, and you were able to kill him. I really like that. That was really a smart play by you. I'm planting the bomb. You know there's a guy in the sea. You pulled down really quickly there, and so you were on his head, and then you just really started spraying, but then you pulled down really quick, and so your aim was off. Don't need to pull down that hard that quickly, especially at that close. If he was a little further away, I can understand, but if he was that close to you, didn't really need to. the Seeker rounds. Especially when you guys are getting slaughtered like this, don't really focus too hard on that.
I'm planting the bomb. Has been planted.
Alright, let's go to the next round. Oh, you have enough to buy here. Everyone should have enough. Okay, now they won 5 rounds in a row. It's safe to say they all have AKs, and they do. Don't need that head armor, and you need to buy an extra grenade. Buy a molly, or buy a flash.
Grenade out. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Again, look at where your crosshair's at. Really, really low. Nice. Oh shit. Alright, so first off, your crosshair was really low, and then you started spraying, and then you brought it even lower. I'm even surprised you did 63 damage to that guy. And you just get 1 piece, because he kind of knows where you're at, but your teammate gets a trade kill. So, again, they should have enough money to buy AKs, because they won 5 in a row. So let's take a look at how many people lived these previous rounds. 2, 4, 5, 3, 2. So you kind of want to keep these 3 rounds in consideration. So I would think, alright, they lost a lot of guys that 5th round, but they only lost 2 guys. So they're obviously, if we win this one, they're probably going to buy up here. But if you guys win this next round, which is this current one, they'll probably be saving. Unless, yeah, they'll probably buy again next round. Definitely have enough to buy next round, but one of them won't. This 3rd guy that died here is not going to have enough to buy this round. And so, you wasted 4,400. You didn't need the, again, head armor, don't need that. You could have bought 2 flashes. Throw the smoke. Here come in this corner. Oh, this gay corner. It's a really, really gay corner. And so you really definitely got to be worried now. Good peek out, good kill. They could wrap around the checkers, could put to your smoke. People can get puggy like that, but it's just 1 person left, and you know he's on A. I'm just gonna skip this round. I should definitely win that. And again, you can buy another nade.
Throwing smoke. 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 Throwing a flashbang. Laying down smoke.
That's a bad smoke your teammate threw. Oh well. 5v3. They have 3 ops. Bombs been spotted on A. You rotate. Good rotation times, but they'll die anyways. So they can buy it here, I think. No, you guys won that last round. They won this round. All right, so they're gonna be saving here, and then or force buying because they're just on tilt maybe. So here you kind of want to play a little passive. You don't want to play too close up to them. You don't want to give those pistols the advantage. You're blind and you're just lost. Gotta watch that cross. You do. Don't reload. Alright, you had like 25 bullets left. Alright, and then you decide to reload. Instead, just wait. Right? Just wait for your crosser to reset. Don't need to reload. Right? You could kill this guy right here. If he kills you, I'm gonna blame your reloading right there. And yep. You died right there. So don't have to reload when you have like 25 bullets left. Make sure you get to a safe spot. Make sure they can't push you. Around that corner right there would have been a nice safe spot where you can reload. But again, you had 25 bullets. You didn't have to reload. Or not 25, right? Probably like 20 something bullets. But that's still too many bullets for you to reload. So you guys lose that round. They were basically forcing you up to the force buy. You're going on this common angle again. The reason why I don't like this is because it can put a walk through. You go to your checkers. You go those like that. It's really, really smart.
Activating the bomb.
Then last guy on site. So, awesome. Be out for your teammate. Again, I'm buying full nades.
Smoke. Laying down smoke. Smoke.
lot of action going down on A. You should know these two guys are there, planning. Oh, last guy's on site again. Coming really low. You guys win this round. On to the next one. You have an op. Drop for your teammate. Remember.
Laying down throwing smoke.
Decent spray down. Got that headshot. Nice. Okay, there's another guy in there. He's killing a teammate. Teammate kills him. And last two guys, I think, spotted mid. So you know one's mid at least, right? Both, you should know both are mid. A's open. You should be rotating what you are. Kill the first guy. You should think bombs down. Second guy's probably gonna be there, and he's on site now. He shot at you. You heard it bounce off the car or something, or the fence behind you. Just crouch. Jiggle peeking in. He almost got you there, but you were able to kill him because he was kind of lit. So good job by you.
Deploying decoy. Laying down throwing smoke. Incendiary.
Alright, so you smoke it off, but you're not really watching anything. You gotta think they could push through my smoke. And if they did, like, they just walk under heaven, because you haven't spotted that, they definitely could have walked by. They could kill you. So now you're kind of spotting it, which I like.
Grenade out.
And you hear a nade being thrown, you know that's not any of your teammates. And so don't, okay, this is a horrible time to be playing smoke to your advantage. Because obviously he's going to walk out or do something stupid, right? There's no reason for you to be hiding on the other side of the smoke. You can still peek it. It's a very narrow corridor he has to go through. But now he has all this. He could be under heaven by now. He could be peeking you. You can probably see your feet, the far left side. And now he gets the CT and he's going to flank your teammate. So if they win because he gets this flank, it's going to be very bad. But I think you're going to kill him here. Do awesome, but that should never happen. Now it's coming down to 2v1. Teammate kills him off. And second to last round. Still the smoke. You saw a lot of guys there. Don't turn your back. You see a lot of guys. Don't turn your back. The only time you should be turning is when you're trying to turn away from a flash real quick and then go right back. I don't mind the fucking smoke again. Jesus Christ. Obvious. It's obvious. They saw you cross. They saw your shoulder. They know you're going to be on site. You got to take that fight. You got to slow them down because they're just going to swarm you. And you're not going to 1v5 them on B side. Trust me. So you guys lose that round.
Let's go.
You can hop down to heaven and just peek it, but then your teammate throws a dumbass fucking smoke so they have to cross or they can cross. You know, there's one in sunroom. Almost currently unknown.
Throwing grenade.
Kinda wasted nade there. I don't know why you would play that. Teammate makes contact. Maybe no, never mind, he doesn't. Just flick.
Goes out.
Your teammate's making all this contact, he's shooting, killing them, and he just died. You got that guy, but definitely could have been a better spot to get probably both of them. And so you guys win that round, and we're coming on to the T-side pistol rounds. Chest armor is the name of the game, and you do it. See where you go from here.
Deploying decoy.
Maybe a head there. Again, just quick reloads. That time's fine reload, you only have like 34 bullets left. You have bomb, but I don't think you realize that, so definitely could have planned it as soon as you killed that guy on site, you guys lose that round. Pistol armor, looks like you guys are gonna rush B. Now you guys are scared. Why are you looking that way? Learn how to run backwards. And die. So, like, your teammate ran in, no one really went in with him, you're just playing like fucking pussies. And then You're just like, I'm out of this bitch, and you just turn around. They definitely could have just peeked you while you're running around. Learn how to run backwards. Learn how to turn from flashes, then run backwards and run back again. Like, that's what you gotta do to win. Now you guys should be full saving this round. I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Nice kill. Splash button. Die. Alright, cool. So, buying AK armor. I wouldn't go with the HE, I'd just go with 2 flashes instead.
Let's go back, go back. Fire in the hole. Yes. Incendiary
Again,
out.
kind of keeping an upper chest level right there. Now you're just looking at the grounds. Ground, moving and shooting at the same time cause your spray to be off. Especially running forward. Can't really counter strafe that well. And shoot at the guy, but none of your shots really hit. I think you hit him once, that's it. Next round. You guys gonna save here. You can do pistol armor because you will get about 2900 next round.
Grenade out.
Squeaky, so I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Kills. You guys get bomb plant, yeah.
Let's go, let's go.
You're killing me. This 3 nade buy only. Come in. Again, look where you're aiming at.
Fire in the
It's
hole.
like, damn, this fucking box is dank as fuck. Damn. Chest levels dank. Damn, the ground. Love looking at the ground. I'm gonna give you a hard time too, that's kind of my personality, so don't take offense to it.
Smoke.
Spray it down. Again, not aiming at the head. You hit him twice, I believe. If you would have aimed at the head there, probably would have tapped his head off. Next round, you guys are down 13-8. Very tough. You guys lost a lot of rounds in a row, you can still buy up.
Throwing flashbang.
You guys aren't even worried about this fucking cross. Usually operas will hold this angle. Gotta be careful of that. Obviously you picked off your teammate and lose your second guy. But you should always be pre-aiming this angle right here to be main on the site under
Fire
heaven.
in the hole.
That guy dies, and you guys are just playing really slow, really letting them all rotate really. If you guys are gonna push in, you guys are gonna push together really quick. Unless you guys are gonna get an execute. Good tapping, I like that.
Throwing a grenade.
See that guy? Okay, so you're moving and kind of bursting at the same time. At least that's what it looked like on my screen. Spray. You can spray that guy down. You see his entire body. You can just easily spray him down. Second guy probably would have died too if you just would have continued spraying. So you're down 14-8. You guys can still buy. You can still buy another nade, like a Molotov to clear out a corner.
Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
Okay, this is like a really passive angle, and I don't think you're even gonna kill the guy because he's probably gonna run out with a knife if he pushes this far. You should be holding the B main push. Like you should be holding the other, like right there. Yeah. But like that. Oh, look at that! You got a fucking kill. That's awesome. Pushing B.
Throwing flashbang.
All right, you're playing post plant positioning, but your teammate's a dumbass, and he's playing default because he's like, oh, this is the only place I can plant. When he can obviously plant for you, but he's just too stupid to know that. So you hear one there. You're exposed to CT. Nice spray. You heard the last guy. He broke the vent, and he just fell down, and you heard him. Just realized it too late. You guys win that round still. But that was a really good spray down on that guy in heaven. I really like that a lot as well. As well as you don't need to really burst that guy in CT. Either tap his head off or just spray him down. That bursting was definitely could have done better shit right there. Go by.
Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Going checkers. You guys get the trade there. And so your job here is to basically clear forklift, clear on top of the cat. You see him on top of the cat, and you just try to burst. I don't know why you tried to burst. Not very useful. Now they're on 15. Like burst is good if you're gonna be aiming at the head, right? And you pull down with it slightly pull down with it, and you do more than like 2 bullets. You might as well just be doing a tap if you're just gonna be doing 2 bullets.
Throwing smoke. Laying down.
Now you have a Mac 10. You saw the guy with the op. He dies. definitely easy kill for you. You guys still win that round. Fight up. Get traded for an AK. More checkers again. 3v5 situation. 2 of them are lit though. 3 of them are lit though. Teammate pushes. 2v5 situation. This is going to be very tough to win. If you guys win, this is very amazing. Like okay, that guy had like no game sense. Like he didn't hear you squeaky open. Like teammate kills him. You're kind of watching the flank. And so 2v2 situation. These last 2 guys are both DMs right now. Okay, just you gotta decide what you want to do. Do you want to plant the bomb? Do you want to pull out your gun? You want to plant the bomb? You want to pull out the gun? And okay, so movement, right? You can run, you can walk. Right now you're running, and that's just making a lot of noise. You always want to be walking because he could be in that smoke, and then we do know he's in that smoke because he just peeked your teammate. He could be by the fence, but behind the smoke still. And I don't think he had enough time to run to truck, but he possibly could have. And so you made a lot of noise. If he was a smart player, he'd known how to play this perfectly, knowing that you're by forklift. Throw that nade, that definitely gives away your position. But it's a double-edged sword. You clear that position, and you give away your position. So, use it very discreetly.
Let's go. Incendiary. Smoke.
So you should know that by the time you get here, especially if you don't run out with your knife, and if you don't have a good spot for it, they can cross checkers before you see them, which is something you really didn't take advantage of on the CT side. And so as we can see on the X-ray here, your buddy is about to get fucking pieced behind. Luckily you kill him because that guy was just very impatient. And you guys opened up the B site. You guys should win this single-handedly. Let's work this. Again, very common angle. Looks like they're full saving now. Nancy go around for you guys. They'll smoke CT. Watching the flank. Really pushing out. Degree here. Checkers, last guy. Around the 29. So that you know they're gonna buy here. And you look like you're just really lost. You look like you just don't know where to go. So, common spots people like to be is quad, fence, on site, forklift, and up on catwalk. He's on fence. He's up on catwalk, but you don't seem to realize that. So, coming in the last round, they're going to be on a 4 spy here, and you guys lose this round. That's really sad. Because this is definitely a very easy tie for you. But, I'm just bringing out the ob, so you better be the best op I've ever seen. Because you're doing definitely just fine with the AK. So, we don't see anything like that. Radar here. You guys are down 3-5. Just push the operas 2v4, 2v2 or 1v2. Bombs down though. They know where you're coming from. You definitely have 40 seconds. You definitely could run around and or walk through checkers and try to flank them. But it looks like you're just gonna let time go by and just come from the standard aim.
Throwing flashbang.
Follow that from. And they know where you're at, so yeah, they're just gonna smoke it off. Alright, and probably this from behind. Unfortunate. So definitely you could have done a few things there in this 1v2 situation. Could have gone mid, right, ran mid. Go on the A site. You could have walked to Squeaky, see if you could flank him. But you decided to just wait, right? Just wait because I guess you're maybe scared, didn't know what to do. And then just push A main with an op. Definitely don't want to try to do that with an op. Especially you saw the flash, you're like, oh shit, that's a flash, and then you still got blinded by it and you peeked out. Damage, then you saw the smoke, smoked you off, then you pushed through the smoke. It's really unfortunate, but definitely a couple of better ways you could have played that. And so, this is going to be the end of the demo review part, and I'm going to bring you to the score. Alright, so here's the scoring section. Overall score right there in the top right, and then you have 4 subcategories of scores right there. And so let's start off with the subcategories right here. So 10 out of 25 on aim. Crosshair placement. Pretty bad. Give you a 2 out of 10. Not aiming at the head, looking at the ground, or at the chest. So yeah, definitely got to work on that. Then accuracy, spray control, how often you hit them with the op, slash your rifles, pistols. Give you a 3 out of 10. I still think you need to work on that some more. Could have gave you like a 4, maybe even push it to a 5, but I thought 3 was where you kind of at, because you definitely could have got a lot more kills. And then it comes to trigger discipline, knowing when to tap, burst, spray. 5 out of 5. I thought you kind of knew when to do that. Just really got to work on hitting your shots. That's the real problem. It's good tapping, bursting, spraying. Probably near perfect. Just gotta hit them. So next category, movement. Subcategory movement, knowing when to run, knowing when to walk. For the most part, I didn't see anything too crazy except for that one round I pointed out. I just gave you a 2 out of 5. Average score, slightly below average score. Then comes to what's the next category? It is positioning. I gave you a 2 out of 10. On CT side, I think you had like the same positions over and over again, and it's just really predictable. You really didn't try to mess it up or change it up or even push through your own smoke. Definitely should try to do that. Get a little risky sometimes, as well as don't hide in their smoke, and I'll come to that later. But definitely can hold better positions on B side. T side, know where they're going to be at. So if you're holding for an aggressive push, don't hold like going to B connector like you were that one round, and then you peeked over to the other side and got the kill. More than likely, if you just hold that angle where you're just peeking straight down towards B main, where they'll push through, you'll probably kill them. But overall, I think you definitely need to hold better positions. And then rotations on CT side definitely need to be better. Give you a 3 out of 10. Got to react a little bit quicker. For the most part, I feel like you react a little bit quicker, knowing when to rotate, knowing when not to. 7 out of 25 is my score for you. Very subjective to score though, so some people might give you a better score. How you did find certain parts. This is kind of how I feel you played. And then we come up to game awareness. So basically, it comes down to game sense, economy awareness, and teammate positioning. Game sense, I gave you a 4 out of 5, or 4 out of 10, sorry. You kind of knew where they're going to be at, kind of didn't. You were getting shot at, not really aware of your surroundings. Again, listen to footsteps, listen to bullets being shot at you. You can hear them whiz by, you can kind of triangulate where they're coming from. As well as kind of thinking, alright, where are the common spots CTs will hold on this map, this site? B site, got several different ones, A site, mid, all got different spots, but a lot of common themes run through them. Like quad, very common spot, fence, forklift, catwalk. Those were mostly where they were playing in your game. Mostly fence more than quad, but definitely catwalk, and definitely highway. Those in your game. Give you a 4 out of 10 there. But again, be aware of your surroundings as well. Game sense is just intuition and logic. And then finally we come to economy awareness. I give you a 5 out of 5. That was pretty solid. Teammate positioning, playing off of your teammates. I think you did alright. 5 out of 10. T side close enough to trade. CT side not holding the same angle. Or if you're holding B, both holding the same angle and getting ready to trade each other out if one of you guys die. Then we come to grenades. Bot, 4 out of 5. You can buy 4 grenades. Matchmaking. Casual. Spend that money on that extra grenade could be the difference between you holding a site and or you getting a kill and you dying. Used correctly, 4 out of 15. But like you did CT side, you threw the smoke, awesome. But like your other nades, either you died with them or you just didn't use them. And also because you didn't have full nades, you really couldn't use them effectively either. So again, that hinders both your scores. And then finally, reacting to enemy grenades. Don't hide in their goddamn fucking smoke. That's a shitty ass smoke they fucking throw. And you need to be either on top of the boxes there, default box, headshot, in fucking checkers, in your gay corner you like to play. Just don't hide that fucking smoke. Hiding that smoke is so stupid because they're gonna clear sight and you're playing by yourself, so they're definitely just gonna, oh shit. Obviously he's not peeking out. He's probably hiding on sight. Oh, we just cleared sight. He's not there. He has to be in the fucking smoke, and guess what? You're in the fucking smoke, and they're gonna fucking kill you. Because they're just gonna swarm. They're not gonna play all like a pussy. Like, if all of them commit to going onto the site, they're probably all gonna commit and just gonna storm the site together. And so yeah, that basically rounds you off to a 41 out of 100. You played like an MG1, maybe a high Gold Nova Master, in my opinion. You're obviously an MG2, as we saw in the demo. So you definitely could have played a lot better, especially those rounds where you're hitting the smoke. So this is basically going to conclude my overall demo review for you. You know what you have to work on. If you need help with positionings, grenades, on any of the maps, just feel free to ask for another coaching session. Anyone else that's watching this and doesn't have me added, I'll leave a description, or I'll leave my email and website you can contact me at in the description box below.